bear with us here as we're still trying to figure out the internet. As we keep playing around here over the next minute or two, anyone that's in the chat, please just let us know if it's lagging, how the volume is. Give us some feedback here, and we'll play around with it. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Test, test. Just test my volume here. And test, test. Testing the other headset. Test, test.
what the Express is building. Like, they're building culture, pride in the community. They're bringing families together. You know, the team is inspiring a lot of kids. So, you know, being part of that is awesome. Like, we're so honored, super proud. It's something we look forward to every game. You know, seeing kids, whether they're loving the size of the slice, you know, this is bigger than my face, like, oh my God, or you know, friends catching up because they haven't seen each other in a while. It's like I said, it's something to look forward to. It brings the community together, and it aligns with our values. You know, it's something that we try to do at Jack's, where we like to be in the community as much as we can, support whoever, you know, comes around and asks for support. It's like I said, it aligns with our values, so it was an easy decision for us. We were so honored that they approached us, and something we're very proud of.
Doesn't get any better than this.
If you think trains will stop if they see a car on the tracks, you're right. They will. About a mile after they hit you. Stop. Trains can't.
You are different. To you, hockey isn't just a lifestyle. It's your life. Other players love to talk about how hard they work, how bad they want it. You prefer to let your training do the talking. Hockey 24/7. This isn't just something you say, it's something you live. This is our code. This is why we wake up at 5 a.m., why we're the first ones to show up and the last ones to leave. Other players act like this is a choice. We know there's no choice, not if you want to make it. There isn't many of us left, but for those of us who are, this is where you can find us.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream for tonight's game between the Fredericton Express and the Elsipogtog Hawks. Coming at you live here from the Imperial Center in Rishabukto. And this crowd is about to go crazy here in Rishabukto. Everybody has brought an air horn to the arena tonight. Friday night in Rishabukto, if you don't have an air horn, you're not allowed in this arena. The team is about to come out from the tunnel here to my left, and the crowd is ready to let those air horns go. So you're probably going to get drowned. I'm going to get drowned out here in a minute, but I'll come back to you shortly. Before those air horns start blowing, though, tonight's game is the game one of best of 7. Tomorrow night, the teams return to Fredericton. Grant Harvey, already a sellout in Fredericton. Over 2,300 people will be there tomorrow night to watch these two teams go at it. Game 2. Game 1 of the other series will be starting tomorrow night. Here we go. Here come the Express on the right side here. Starting in net for the Elsipogtog Hawks is the current goaltender of the year of the league, Jonah Capriotti. Number 31, he's played all 7 games so far this playoffs for the Elsipogtog Hawks. In net for Fredericton is number 1, Alex Bishop. Alex Bishop in net for the Fredericton Express. He's played every game as well. We are going to do the national anthem. We're going to get going here shortly, folks.
Where the Fredericton Express take on your Elsipogtog Hawks. Tonight's starting lineup for the Hawks. In goal, number 31, Jonah Capriotti. On the blue line, number 7, Trey
Okay, folks, it's hockey night in Rishabukto tonight. Game 1 brought to you live by K-Sports Live. Both teams opting to start with their top guns. The Fredericton line will be the T-Sync line. Keep an eye on Trainer, T-Sync, and Crow. All 3 of them have an easy time finding the score sheet. On the other side of the ice, starting lineup includes Robbie Graham, Jeremy Duguay, and Alex Arsenault. Strong combination there, and two of the best defense in the league on the Elsipogtog side with Trey Lewis and Danik Krete. On the Fredericton side, you're going to see a lot of John Hardy on defense with McCluskey, number 99. Here we go. Fredericton loses that draw, dumped in quick. Bishop picks up the puck behind the net. McCluskey goes back to get it. He's looking up ice for a quick pass. That's a down the ice, no icing. Caught everybody off guard. Lewis goes back to get it. He chips it out of the zone. McCluskey regroups at his own blue line, cross ice to Hardy. Hardy chips it in. T-Sync on the forecheck, handled there by Capriati. And that puck is out of play. We're going to have our first face-off just to the right of Capriati here in the Hawks zone. A couple of key players missing out of the lineup tonight for the Express. Big, steady defenseman McCarthy Paul is not in the lineup tonight. Brett McLean not in the lineup tonight. He's the centerman for the second line. Patrick Daly is not in the lineup as well. So some of these other guys are going to have to step it up in place, especially for McLean, who's a key player on this offense. Brewer is going to step in and take center on that second unit with Benji Curtis moving up. Here come the Express through the middle. Just misses McCluskey. Up the right side here is Graham. Graham shoots that on the blocker side. Bishop deflects it to the boards. Out of play. T-Sync chips it forward, but here comes Graham again down the right side. Robbie Graham looking to the center, into the slot. Nice shot there by Hebert. Puck in behind the net now for Declan Graham. Here comes Graham, cross ice to Trainer. Trainer's had a long shift looking to get off. Cross ice pass. What a shot there by David Brewer. Nice save by Capriati. Nice outlet pass. Up to Cormier. I'm going to have to get used to some of these names. I'll be a little bit rusty here in the first couple of periods, but I'll get my flow. Kret picks that puck up, turns it over, fights back with a little bit of a hook. Moves it up to the right wing to Mackenzie Brown. You might remember his name. He used to play for the Perth Andover Rapid, Woodstock Junior A Slammers. A well-known name on the western side of the province. That puck is dumped down. Here comes Hart. Hart gets to it first. Line change for the Express. He was all by himself. Back out to center ice. Phillimore over to Robinson. Robinson on the left side. He elects to dump it on net. Funny bounce there, but Capriati covers up. From what I've been told, Capriati is a pretty strong goaltender. Him and Bishop are both going to go toe-to-toe here in this series. Probably see the majority of the games, if not all the games. Face off to his right. Carl's going to dig in here for the Fredericton Express. Carl out here right now with Robinson and Gavin Hart on the right side. Hardy and Phillimore on the blue line. Face off was won by Carl, but picked up by MacArthur. Through the middle, Delorier down the ice, no icing as Fillmore goes back. He's on the forecheck hard there by the Hawks forward. Ooh, that shot saved by Bishop, cleared into the corner. Hart's got it through the middle, out to center ice. Drisdale shoots it down the ice. Bishop gets it behind the net. Line change for the Express. Quick pressure here by the Hawks. Nice breakout. Trainer on the left side. He dumps it in. T-Sync's going hard into the corner. Big hit there on Lint. And we got a penalty here against T-Sync. Looks like it's a charging call. One too many footsteps into the corner. Playoff hockey. That's a bit of a chintzy call if you ask me here. But we're going to see the power play for the for the Elsipogtog Hawks. Well, Lint's going off the ice here. He's bloodied up a little bit, so looks like he's got a cut over his eye. He's going to go off and get that looked at. Power play one unit out here for the Hawks. Delorier, Arsenault, and I believe Graham. Graham's got the puck here on the blue line. Correcte turns that over. Down the ice it goes. Capriati
of the first period.
waiting for his defenseman to come pick up the puck there behind the net. The Hawks are looking to get something set up into the offensive zone. McCarthy here in the neutral zone. Pass up the ice to the right side to Delorier. Crow is there, shoots it down the ice for Trainer. Trainer tees that one up, covered up by Capriati, and we're going to have an offensive face-off here on this penalty kill. 1:23 left in the penalty to Trainer, who got 2 minutes for charging. 16:29 left here in the first period. Brewer and Hart, McCluskey and Hardy are going to continue this PK for the Express. The Hawks are going to leave their PP1 unit out here. They haven't really gotten anything going yet early on this power play. Crete gets it, leaves it there for Delorier. Back to Crete. Here comes Crete. He's the playoff leader with 11 points for this Hawks team. Graham on the left side. He tries to put it down low. Hardy's on it quick. Graham on the far side. Looking to slow it down. Back to Graham. Delorier in the slot. Back to Graham. Quick pass to Crete. Good shot on net. Rebound is there. Good save by Bishop. Puck is loose now. Here comes Brewer. Brewer all alone on the penalty kill. David Brewer, what a save by Capriati. Capriati just bailed his team out there. Nice save by him. 2-on-1 back the other way. Good play by the Express defenseman. And another save as Bishop was sprawled out on the ice. I think his defenseman batted that puck out of midair. And what a great sequence there. We've got 27 seconds left in the penalty. Brewer looked like he went 5-hole on that. And Capriati closed the door, bailing out his power play unit there. Bishop did the same thing at the other end. So far, great goaltending. Shots on net are currently 5-3 in favor of the Hawks. Graham's got the puck, shoots it down the ice, on net. Lewis goes back to get it, sets up behind the net. Power play 2 unit here for the Hawks. McCluskey on the right side goes cross ice to Duguay. Duguay back to McCluskey, kicks it off his skate. Shot on net, handled easily by Bishop. And we got another stoppage of play. So about 5 seconds, and Trainer's going to come out of the penalty box. Look for the Express to try to make a quick outlet play here and catch the Hawks defense snoozing maybe on this faceoff. With the guy coming out of the box, they're probably going to look to try to spring him. Gallant on the draw. Face-off won by the Express, out of the zone. Back to 5-on-5. Here comes Brown, leaves it there for Cormier. Brown whiffs on that one. Back to Cormier. Lewis at the point. He walks the line quickly. Couldn't get much beat on it. Big outlet pass to Gallant. Gallant down the left side. He tried to go cross ice to Trainer. A little bit too much sauce on that one. Back come the Hawks. Quick transition here for the Express on a couple of occasions. That's going to be an icing call, and the Express are going to go right back into Hawks territory for an offensive faceoff. Game 1 of the other semifinal is going to start tomorrow night with the Miramichi Northmen taking on the Dalhousie Marauders. That's going to be a great series. Miramichi's back to full health, I think. So they will be looking to make up for the first round sweep to the Express. Big hit over there now. Puck exits the zone, regroup at the blue line. Here comes Robinson. He loses the handle on it. Delorier puts it through the center to McCluskey. He tried to find his centerman. Patterson sets up behind the net. Here comes Patterson on the breakout. Down here on the left side, chips it up to Young. Young gets knocked off the puck. That's Cole Young's first shift of the game. He might look to get something going here on the physical side. Good forecheck by Teesink. Through the middle, Trainer's got a 2-on-1, slides it over, misses the net there by Crow. Good play by Trainer to slide that over to Crow, just puts it over top of the net. Teesink coming through the middle, chips it forward. Lewis, quick to counter, not able to knock them off the puck. T-Sync is still battling down low. They got the numbers. Puck out front to the point. Hardy shoots that one into the shin pads of Graham. Here comes Arsenault. Arsenault not able to get that pass through. Good back check by Hardy there to break up that pass. Hardy again breaks up the pass, moves it up to Trainer. Trainer puts it off to the right side. T-Sync. He slides it over to Gallant. Back over to Trainer. Couldn't get all the meat on that one. Just a little bit of a knuckler puck over the net. Trainer down low. Gallant just loses the handle on that one. Good to see Gallant. Maybe a big game out of him here. He's got a lot of experience. Played in the NHLs, played in the AHL, played on the Shoresy senior hockey team on TV. We'll see what he can bring tonight in this playoff game. You look to those guys to bring it in these big games. Capriati behind the net. That's almost picked off. Duguay goes cross ice to Graham. Graham on the right side shoots that at the net. That's deflected wide. Back down low, puck in front. Quick save by Bishop. Graham not able to get all the power on that he wanted to get. Duguay gets it down low, loses a handle on it. And looks like a delayed penalty here. McCluskey did not like that call. Well, we're going to get another look at the Elsipogtog power play here as the Express are down a man. Face-off won by the Express, cleared out. Back to center ice for Kret.
Fredericton penalty to number 99, Connor McCluskey. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Cross-checking call to McCluskey. Kret gets it to the point, back down low. Back up to the point to Arsenault. Back to Arsenault again. He cycles it over to Kret. He goes cross ice to Graham. They're looking for the one-timer. Arsenault, better puck movement on this power play. Over to Graham. Wide open. What a save by Bishop. I believe he got a blocker on that one. A better of a power play unit here for the Elsipogtog Hawks. Much more structured, good puck movement, and they're looking to go cross ice and get Bishop out of position. But he made a nice sliding save there. Express gets control off the faceoff. Down the ice it goes. Cleared out by Graham. Capriati gets it up to his defenseman, Kret. Ooh, Kret just left that one there, and Patterson puts it right back in deep. Brewer on the forecheck. Hart is out here with him. This is where they miss Brett McLean. He's a penalty-killing machine. At least he was in the last series. Him and Brewer look for Hart to step up in his place. Good hustle there by Graham to break that play up, but the Hawks retain possession. Back to Kret at the blue line. Clear shot on net to Bishop. He gets the glove on it. 42 seconds left in this power play for the Hawks. They're currently out shooting the Express 9-4. Hebert and Lewis out here on the blue line with McCluskey, Duguay, and Brown. Power play 2. Lewis gets it at the blue line, slides it back down to McCluskey. Hebert gets it on the far side, rims it around to McCluskey again. McCluskey circles back. Hardy closes the gap there. Shot on net. What a save. Off the crossbar. Puck is still loose in the slot. T-Sync not able to get it out. Kept in by Lewis. Not able to keep that in. That was a great call by the linesman. He was in position, and he didn't miss it. But what a save by Bishop. Holy smokes. And the second shot rung off the crossbar. 15 seconds remain on this power play for the Hawks. Gallant and Curtis out here for the penalty kill unit. Gallant on the draw. Possession Hawks, but Graham gets there first, clears it down the ice. That might do it for this power play. 5 seconds left. Capriati behind the net. Leaves it there for his defenseman. Up the left side. Cross ice pass to Lewis. He gets it off the boards. Lewis back to Brown. Big rebound back to Hebert. He fakes that slap shot. Throws it in front. Takes a big hit. And another penalty. Benji Curtis threw a big hit there. I guess he got his stick up a little bit. So another power play here for the Hawks. Third one in a row. We're halfway through the period. We've played 10 minutes. They've been on the power play for 4, about to go for 6. He must have got his stick up a little bit. Face off to the right of Bishop. MacArthur, Arsenault, and Graham out here for the Hawks. Kret and Delorier, I believe, on the blue line. Back to the point. That's actually Graham. Graham on the point. Delorier on the left side. Slides it over to Kret. Bouncing puck.
Number 67, Benji Curtis. 2 minutes for high sticking. 5 of the penalty.
Oh, what a play here. Here come the Hawks. Bishop with the save. Puck is loose. And the whistle is blown. The net was off the moorings, I guess. The play just totally collapsed on Bishop. He stood his ground, but the net came off its moorings, and we got to stop it to play. A little bit of luck there for the Express. Face-off will be to the right of Bishop. Gallant is not happy about something here. I'm not sure what he's upset about. Good face-off by Brewer. Not able to clear it, kept in by Graham. Here come the Hawks, down low. Back to Graham again, down low to Delorier at the doorstep. Big rebound. Shot, good save by Bishop off the glove. Back to Graham, he's under pressure quick, had to move it. Good puck movement again by the Hawks. One-timer by Kret, good save by Bishop. Gallant's got it now for the Express, and he's getting hooked up by the Hawks. And puck is cleared down the ice, 58 seconds left. And it's been a really good-looking power play here for the Hawks, these last 2 power play opportunities. Down the left side to Graham. He drops it back to Kret. He's got Arsenault go to the net. What a play, and another good save by Bishop. Graham had an opportunity to clear it there, but not able to. Delorier down low. MacArthur's parked out in front. Kret's looking for the one-timer. Delorier drops it back. Patterson shoots it through the middle, not able to clear it. Hart tripped up on his skates, wasn't able to get there. That puck was loose. Teesink gets it, tries to feed Hart. Intercepted. Here comes Crete back the other way. The defenseman jumping up into the forward play on this power play. Here come the Express. McCluskey is flying. He's got Trainer on the left. Teesink on the right. That shot just over the net. We're back to 5-on-5. Kept in by Curtis. Back down low to Trainer. Not able to keep that in at the blue line. The boys are going to regroup in the neutral zone. Trainer's got it on the left side. Chips it to McCluskey, but Hines gets it. Jones gets it. It's going to be an icing call here against the Hawks. 7:27 left in the first period. What an amazing start here for the Elsipogtog Hawks. They are out shooting the Express 17-4, and Alex Bishop has seen a ton of rubber in the first 12 minutes and 33 seconds here. The Express will be happy to get back to the dressing room with a 0-0 tie, killing off 3 penalties so far in the first half of this period. Carl out here to take the draw. Elsipogtog wins it, tries to chip it out. Cormier gets it through the middle. Robinson shoots it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call against the Express. Face off right back into Express territory. This is my first opportunity seeing this Hawks hockey team this year, and I'm pretty impressed so far early on. It helps to have 3 power plays early on in a game, but they great puck movement. They got a strong goaltender, but you know what? The Express goalie's made 17 saves so far. He's holding his ground, keeping this team in it early on the road. Face-off possession. Carl kept in though by the Hawks defenseman as Hardy goes back to get it. Hardy moves it up the boards to Trainer. He tips it out. Lewis dumps it right back in. Fillmore has it on the right side. He's looking for a lane. Moves it to T-Sink. Here comes T-Sink. This is the big line. He lost the handle coming across the blue line. Graham goes cross ice to Arsenault. Trainer chips it up to T-Sink. T-Sink looking for Crow, back to Trainer through the middle. Trainer tries to razzle-dazzle there, not able to get that puck through the Hawks forward skates. Here come the Hawks back the other way. Graham. Nice pass there. What a save by Bishop. Trey Lewis pinching in as a defenseman. Good opportunity there. Here come the Express. Trainer. Oh, they're going to call that offside. That was a good call, actually. The linesman, the puck, just a hair offside. 6:09 left in this first period. Gallant, Curtis, and Brewer out here for the Express. It's been a bit of a chaotic first period as the boys have been killing lots of penalties here, trying to get a little bit of consistency with the lines. Nice shot on net, steered away by Capriati. McCluskey puts it back down deep, down below the goal line. Brewer's on it first. Jones slides it up the left side. Cormier has Mackenzie Brown behind him. He snaps that towards the net, doesn't make its way through. Puck is loose behind the net. Back goes Brewer. David Brewer throws it up the right side. Gallant puts it back to the D. Curtis tips that one in. Off the ice they go for some fresh legs here for the Express. Long outlet pass. Broken up there by Patterson. Here comes Cole Young. He dumps it in. And he's going to get there first. Good effort by Young. Throws it at the net. Robinson not able to convert that. Here come the Hawks back the other way. Joseph dumps that on net. Bishop leaves it back for Patterson. He shoots it up the boards. Lint's going to get it. He went cross ice. The puck is bouncing pretty bad out here in the Fredericton Express end. It's torn up pretty good after this first period. Hart's got it down low. He takes a big hit. Bit of a dangerous hit there, but I don't think they call that in senior hockey. He's about 4 feet from the boards. Hardy tried to take his man out. Puck through the middle, dumped in by Crow. T-Sink and Trainer out here hunting for a goal. It would be something if they scored here in this first period after being outshot 18-5. The Hawks are regrouping in their own end. Kept in by T-Sink on the far side. Down low to Crow. Trainer's got Crow in front. Hardy comes in off the blue line. He goes back door. Oh, what a shot just missed the net. Trainer, kind of like Nathan McKinnon in the Olympics right there, folks. Trainer had that one-timer. Beauty pass by Hardy, but he missed the net. Out of play. Offensive face-off for the Express. 4:02 left here in the first period. Duguay taking this face-off. One back to Hardy. McCluskey shoots that one, deflected down low. Crow's going to go get it in the corner. The guys are buzzing right now. This is the line that's probably going to score for these guys first. We'll see McCluskey. Good puck movement. High in the zone. McCluskey circles back to Hardy. Hardy shoots it down low behind the net to T-Sink. T-Sink back to the point to McCluskey. That one got through. Good play there to keep that alive. Trainer back to Hardy. Hardy goes back down low to T-Sink. The Hawks are kind of scrambling a little bit in their own end. And they get it out through the middle. But Hardy quickly picks it up, throws it to the middle to McCluskey. Here comes McCluskey. He tried to stop up there, lost an edge. Here comes Graham, back the other way. He's got Duguay breaking to the net. Duguay shot on net. Saved by Bishop. Nice shot there by Duguay. And of course, a great save by Bishop. 3:08 left in the first period. That was save number 19 for Bishop. Brewer out here to take this draw against Jones. He wins it. Graham's got it down the left side here, circles back to the net. Dangerous territory. Here comes Graham. He's got Gallant on the right. Bishop breaking through the center. He gets taken along the boards. Gallant picks up the loose puck now. He slides it back to the point to Patterson. Down low to Curtis. That was a pass out front to Bishop. Covered up by Capriati. 2:38 left. Face off in Hawks territory. Here comes Carl and Hart and Robinson out here. Getting a good opportunity on this offensive face-off. Won by the Hawks. Back to Trey Lewis. Patterson moves it up quickly to Robinson. Robinson dumps it in. Dodges a hit. Capriati behind the net. Flips it around the boards. Up the left side. Can't be kept in there by the Hawks forward. Good play there by Carl to the right side. Dumped in for Robinson coming in off the left side here on the forecheck. Carl cuts off that lane. Throws it on net. That was a bit of an awkward shot, but handled easily by Capriati. Kept in on the far side by McCluskey. Here come the Hawks through the middle. Delorier coming down the right side. Puck is bouncing, like I said earlier. He's knocked off the puck by Carl, but puck is down low. Here come the Hawks. They're buzzing now. Lint at the point. Delorier fans on that one. He circles back, though, picks it up. The Express look a little bit tired here at the end of this shift. Shot on net, handled by Bishop. 1:32 left here in this first period. The boys are going to earn their rest here between the periods. 20-5 shots on net. Elsipogtog, 6 minutes of power play time early on in this game. Special teams make a big difference, especially in the power play, or especially in the playoffs for any team. So if you got a good power play, pretty good chance you're going to be able to convert if you get enough opportunities. That puck is cleared out to center ice to Kret. Kret just throws it up the ice, turned over. Express on the forecheck here through the middle. T-Sink picks it up, leaves it for Crow. Crow goes cross ice. Nice shot on net there. Capriati. Hardy with a nice slap shot. Capriati just easily handles that one though. Face off to the left of Capriati. T-Sink looking to win this draw. We got 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the first period. Hawks get, Express possession over to Trainer. Puck is loose in front. Cleared down into the corner for T-Sink. Here comes the Hawks. Graham up the right side.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Graham's got Arsenault down in the corner. Arsenault takes his man, but Hardy chips it forward. We got a hooking penalty now against the Hawks. Delayed penalty as Bishop comes off the ice for the extra attacker. We're going to be 6-on-5, 40 seconds left. T-Sink through the middle, dishes it off the right side to to Patterson. Back over to Crow. And we've got a stoppage of play. Sorry, I got that name mixed up. It was Graham. So 25.9 seconds left. Elsipogtog's got a hooking penalty to Duguay. Face-off is going to be just to the right of Capriati. First look at the Express PP. Obviously, the big line's going to be out here, but they slide Trainer back to the point because he's got that powerful shot. They move Gallant up front. Trainer's got on the right side, looking for the backdoor play there to T-Sink. Hardy back again. Quick pass over to Trainer, back to Hardy. Dangerous play there through the middle, broken up by the Hawks. 10 seconds left, kept in by Crow. Crow circles, slides it over to Trainer. One time fake, pass down low to T-Sink, in front to Hardy. Puck is still loose. Oh, what a chance there. Puck was loose, but that's the end of the period. What a first period here, folks. 20-9, Elsipogtog with the great start, but the Express kind of turned it on when they were at 5-on-5. They will enter the second period with a 1 minute and 35-second power play. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.